Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel once again. This is Jaynie Design. I'm going to be taking you on a tutorial on how to sew a waterfall jacket with a long sleeve. This is a cloth you could wear anywhere. So what you need for your fabric, you need at least 2.5 yards of a flowing material. You use a flowing material 2.5. So we're about to cut. The measurement you need for this is just your shoulder measurement and then your armhole, and we are done. The first thing you do, you fold your fabric into two. Can you see? Just into two. Then you measure out 6.5 inches. You measure out 6.5 inches. Then from this point, at this 6.5 inches, you measure out your shoulder divided into two. For me, my shoulder is 14, so I'm going to be dividing it into two to get 7. Then you mark that point. You mark 7 at that point. Then from that 7, you mark out your armhole, which mine is 8. I do use 8 for the length of my armhole. So you measure out 8 inches. Remember, the first thing you do is to measure out 6.5 inches. This is where the back will flow. Then from that place, you divide your shoulder into two, which mine is 7. You measure out from this part to get 7. Then you measure out the length of your armhole. Then you draw a circle around it. Then after drawing out a circle, round your this thing, you now cut off. If you cut out that part, you make a circle round and then you cut off. Then now it's time to measure out the length of your waterfall jacket. I want mine to be 36. Remember, you measure out from your folded part. I want mine to be 36. I also measure 36 length here also. Can you see? I measure 36 here. I will also measure 36 from here also. Like from the beginning of the fabric, I measure out 36. Remember, please, you measure 36 here, measure 36 from here to here, and also 36 from this folded part also to this place. So we are going to cut out the excess here and this part. So ruler and rule out from that point, which is your 36, to this point, which is your 36, and also you rule out from, you use your ruler and rule out this part that is also 36. So it is time to cut off the excess. We also cut out excess here. So I'm done cutting it. Quickly to run through, you measure out 6.5 inches from your folded part down to the place for the show at the back. Then you measure out from this point, you measure out your 7 and 7, which is my shoulder divided into 2. Then I measure out the length of my arm, which I used 8 for the length of my arm. Then I've cut off. The next thing to do is to cut out your sleeve. It's already for me. Next I need to do is cut out my sleeve. I'm done cutting my waterfall jacket. I want to cut the sleeve. The first thing you need to know is you take back your waterfall jacket. This is your middle point. This is your middle point and this part. So we just need to measure out one of the sides so that we will know what to cut at the sleeve. This is your middle point. You place your tape at that part and you measure. This is the middle point, which is 10. Can you all see? This is 10. So it means that from here to here is 10, and from this side to the other side is also 10. Then you fold your fabric into 4. You fold into 2. Then you fold again, which is into 4. You fold into 4. I want the length of my sleeve to be 17, so that is 17. Now it's time to measure your sleeve. This is how to cut a sleeve. Remember, I measured out 10, which I told you that means here will be 10, then the other side too will be 10. So you just measure out 10. This is 10. Then my round sleeve is 14, which I'll divide into 2. I'll divide into 2 to become 7. Then you add sewing allowance. So if you take 1.5, you could use 1, but I'm going to be using 1.5. Then the circumference of my sleeve at this part where my sleeve will be ending is around 12. But if I want to make it a bit tight, I could use 13, which if I divide into 2 to be 6.5. Sorry, I said 12, but I don't like it so tight, so I'll make it 30 so it's not so tight, so I could move my hand. So from I divide into 2, I get 6.5. Then I use 1.5 sewing allowance. So now it's time to draw your arm. This is how to draw your arm. So what you do, you take back your tape and measure like this to see if it's excess. Remember, what I want is 10. Then plus sewing our other ones, I need 10.5. So it means that this side is excess. I'm going to just move out this part. After curving, before you cut out the excess, what you do is to use your tape. So remember, I said you take back your tape and then you measure out this part you've already traced out. You see, this is where my 10.5 is. This is where my 10.5 is, which is the part I rolled out. So it means you cut out this excess. So you need to join your 10.5 to the circumference of your sleeve. You could use 1.5 or you could use 1, depending, but I used 1.5. This is how your sleeve look like before you cut it. Remember, it's folded into 4, not into 2. Then you cut out. Use pin to hold the fabric because it's slippery. Cut out this part. So always niche your middle point. You got to know your middle point. Can you all see? So it's time to fix the sleeve to the waterfall jacket. To fix the sleeve, you place this part you already niche, which is your middle point, to the middle point of your waterfall jacket. You place the right side. You place this part is the right side. This is the right side also. Then this part is the wrong side, which is the back. Then you attach it. If you know it will give you problem, you just use your pin to secure it. You join with half inch. Chalk to mark the middle point of the down part. And it's time to sew this one up also. I'm done joining the sleeve. So the next thing I'll do is to join the other part. Can you see? I'm done joining one of the sleeves to join the other part. So we are done fixing our sleeves to our waterfall jacket. The last thing remaining is to take your fabric to your weaving machine, and then you do your industrial weaving round. Can you see? You just weave it all round. So this is how it actually looks like. Can you see? Our waterfall jacket is ready. So if my video has been helpful and informative, please give your girl a thumbs up by liking, share my video to your friends, and also subscribe. Please always be here because I'm going to post another style on how to sew a particular sweat jacket. Bye.
Spells on the beat, Tiwa Savage on this one, yeah. Whiskey, the young one, mama, make it animals to tingle.
This kind thing I never see, yo. My pressure, they high, got me down, whoa, whoa. My girl, hold on to me, yo. Never ever leave me for crash, oh, oh, oh. Girl, you they make me shiver, oh. Girl, if you leave us over, oh. With you, I get no allow.